At least 10 people have been killed during today's Sabasaba protests, according to the National Police Service. NPS also reports that 547 people, including Manyata Member of Parliament Gitonga Mukunji, has been arrested in relation to the protests. The state-sponsored Kenya National Commission on Human Rights has, however, documented 2 abduction cases and 37 arrests across 17 counties.
The town of Kitengela in Kajiado was one of the hotspots in this year's Sabasaba protests. For over 7 hours, anti-riot police officers engaged protesters, some of whom refused to vacate the roads, leading to fierce confrontations involving stones and live bullets. These clashes led to the shooting and killing of a young man called Brian Kimutai. Brian was not the only one who fell to police bullets. By Monday, 6:30 p.m., 10 people had been confirmed dead. This, according to the Kenya National Commission on Human Rights. 2 are reported to have died in Ngong, 2 in Kangemi, while Kiambu and Nyandarua recorded 1 death each.
My God! Oh my God!
It is likely that the death recorded in Kiambu was of this man, whose lifeless body was seen being dragged into the Juja police station on Monday. Besides the fatalities, dozens were injured in today's confrontations, with the injuries ranging from police gunshots to deep cuts from goons wielding pangas in broad daylight. This man had to be whisked to a nearby hospital in Dindegwa, Kiambu County, before being referred to the Kiambu County Hospital after being shot in the leg.
Just know they have obeyed the orders as you give to shoot and kill.
This other man was slashed on the head with a panga while trying to stop goons from looting his shop in Kajiado town. Along Jogoo Road, this man was shot twice, prompting Nation Media Group journalists to rush him to a nearby hospital in Mukuru, Kayaba. Doctors at the facility could not immediately establish whether he was injured by live or rubber bullets.
Nilikuwa natoka kazi nikipita nikienda kwa nyumba hapa Jogoo Road. Kupita nikasukia watu wa askari hawa wakalipua. Siwana nilikuwa naenda tu. Ni mambo ya maandamano najua sikuangi hapo. Ikanipata.
Gunshot wound at the left buttock, 2 penetrating, but it doesn't have an exit wound. It was actively bleeding, so we arrested the bleeding. Then we managed the pain.
Journalists were not spared either in the day's chaos. 3 reporters, James Maina and Kamau Mwangi from Royal Media Services and Wahu Ngoge of MediaMax, were attacked by thugs while covering the protests in Nyeri. Some of the equipment was damaged.
The goons started pointing at us and telling us to switch off the cameras. First, we didn't know what they were saying or what they meant. But then again, after a few minutes, they came where the police were shielding us. I don't know what they said to the police, and then the police moved.
Let it be peaceful. Don't ruin people's businesses. Don't attack people. Let's protect our lives. Let's protect what we have.
Apart from the 10 deaths, KNCHR says by Monday 6:30 p.m. it had documented 29 injuries, 2 cases of abduction and 37 arrests across 17 counties.
The tear gas may clear and the streets may fall silent, but for some families, today's pain will linger long after the headlines fade. In a country grappling with back-to-back years of deadly demonstrations, the death toll from protests continues to rise, yet accountability remains elusive.